Hello, everybody. This is John Paval with Access Arts Live. Welcome to Slavic Saturday live stream action. We have 4 live streams to tell you about today. They are all from Slavic countries. I'm looking forward to telling you all about them. Now, before I go any further, let me remind you, if you're wherever you're watching this, please follow and or subscribe to Access Arts Live. We are on Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and LinkedIn. We are wherever you are to make it as easy as possible for you to get notices of all of the live stream action that's going on every week, every day. Over 1,000 live stream links every year. So we have got we've got organ music in Moscow. We've got Beethoven down in the Caucasus. We've got Bach, Mendelssohn, Franck, and Vierne. We've got Berg, we've got Shostakovich, and we've got a Polish Gala, a Polish National Opera Gala to tell you about. So let me go through it. I don't have a lot to say about some of this stuff because some of these people, they don't put up their notices till the day of or the evening before the live stream. So, but let's get started with it. You can see them all there in the pictures. It starts out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, European time, 8 in the morning on the East Coast, 5 a.m. on the West Coast, or midnight down under in Australia. The North Caucasus State Philharmonic will be doing a concert of Beethoven's Violin Concerto in D major, Opus 61, and Beethoven's Symphony No. 2 in D major, Opus 36. And that is a symphony which you really don't hear very often. So you might want to tune into it. We'll give you the link to it. It's on YouTube. The conductor is Italian, Alexei Galea-Cavalazzi, and the violinist is Artem Kotov. There was no time to find out more because we didn't even see the notice for this live stream until today, this morning. But check it out if you're a Beethoven lover. Then at what's up next today? I think what's up next is going to be at 7 o'clock European time. No, so what's up next is another Russian symphony. It's a violinist Vadim Repin and the Svetlanov Symphony, hosted by the Moscow Philharmonic Society, performing Berg's Violin Concerto and Shostakovich's Fourth. That's at 5 o'clock in the evening European time. 11 o'clock in the morning down on the East Coast, 8 o'clock, so it's watchable, on the West Coast in the U.S., and 7 o'clock in the evening in Moscow at the Philharmonic Concert Hall. The conductor is Philip Chizevsky, whom I don't have a lot to say about, but the violinist, Vadim Repin, he's one of the tops. I guess he's about 50 years old now, but back in the days, he was the youngest violinist ever to win the Queen Elizabeth International Competition in Brussels, which is that's a real accomplishment. And then 20 years later, he became the chairman of the jury. So the guy really succeeded. He's played with all the top soloists in his time, at all the top music festivals in the West. Over 30 CDs, having signed with Deutsche Grammophon decades ago. If it were not for the political situation, he'd be all over the rest of the world performing too still, but not now. So this is your chance to hear him because it's probably not going to be coming to your town in the immediate future in any event. Sorry to laugh about that, but it's true. Now, the Berg, that's the Violin Concerto, very emotional, in memory of an angel. And the Shostakovich piece, that number 4 in C minor, composed in 1936, but it was not performed then. It didn't get performed until 1960 because Uncle Joe Stalin kind of was in the midst of having a temper tantrum over Shostakovich's modernistic tendencies, and so he had a news article published criticizing Shostakovich, and the theater chickened out of presenting the premiere, and it just went away for 30 years. Communism, what a concept. Okay, anyway, so then after that, so that's at 5 o'clock European time. After that, then Artbene at the Roman Catholic Cathedral in Moscow will be live streaming Alexander Fiseisky, who's one of the top Russian organists of all times, presenting the competition winners of the Roizman organ competition. This will be at 7 o'clock in the evening European time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the West Coast, 8 o'clock in Moscow. That's those winners are Ilya Dedyokin and Nadezhda Skuratova. And we couldn't find a picture of Dedyokin, but I did find a picture of Skuratova, which you can see there next to the stellar organist Alexander Fiseisky. If you want to know what they're playing music by Bach and what they refer to as his followers. But by his followers, they mean Mendelssohn, because Mendelssohn popularized Bach, and César Franck, the French Bach, and Louis Vierne. But if you're in the mood for organ music, you've got it today. And if it's played by Fiseisky, there will be no doubt that it's high quality. And, you know, these eager young ones, well, they'll be eager young organists playing for you. And sometimes they play with a lot of heart and passion you don't find otherwise. Now, then finally, next up is at 8 o'clock in the evening, and I will do a special separate live stream about this. The Polish National Opera is celebrating a 200-year jubilee of the Wielki Theater, which is where they've been performing for 200 years. So this is not a jubilee of the Polish opera. It's a jubilee of the theater. But they're bringing out what they consider their Polish big guns. These are all performers who have international experience and are known on international stages. I will give you their background and all of that. I'll be back online in maybe 20 minutes, a half an hour, doing a special edition of that. And that's Rafael Siwek, the bass, Piotr Buzewski, the tenor, Andrei Filonchek, the baritone, and Alexandr Kurzak, the soprano. I will say ciao for now, but as I say, I will be back shortly to do another live stream update on this Polish National Opera Gala, because I like to do that with operatic and choral performances, but I just can't fit them in easily into the format where I'm talking about a number of other pieces. It just ends up going too long. So ciao for now. Enjoy this Slavic Saturday live stream action.